Hello there, welcome to another Geordie Giant Veg, just another quick video for you. It's just a quick update on the things I've got growing at the moment. I've got the help of my son again, he's the cameraman. I'm going to show you how my leeks are getting on. I've got some better ones, but I'm happy with the progress so far. The leeks, lovely, nice and green. They don't need potting on quite yet, the roots aren't quite at the bottom. I'll have a quick look, I'll show you. These aren't need potting on quite yet. They're not far away from needing potting on, so I'll be potting them on in a week or so. It'll be the last potting on before they're actually planted out in April. Yeah, late April. So yeah, I'm happy with them. They're chugging along nicely. I'll show you. I planted some last week. I planted some giant sunflowers. They're supposed to come from 60cm size heads on them. So I've potted about 4 last week and 2 have already come through. I don't know if you can see them. They're shooting away there. I've already shown the heads, sort of thing. Me giant Cornish cabbage has popped through, and these other Russian cabbages, they're starting to take hold now. That they're getting like the first set of true leaves on, a couple of them. So I've potted them onto the bigger pots. I've potted on a cobra bean. That's, you can see it's popped its head through now, and I've got a giant marrow here who has also popped his head out. So everything's starting to push through now. I've got a sweet corn. I've got other sweet corns coming, but this sweet corn is germinated, so he's on his way. I need to pot him up, sort of thing. And I've got another load of cobra beans in here. I don't know if any have popped up. Oh yeah, there's one, there's 2, there's 3. I don't know if you can see them. They're all starting to pop through now. So they're starting to show their heads. So hopefully I'll have some nice French beans. That's what kind of are cobra beans. They're French. If you can have a look at me beetroot here. The beetroot's showing through, and I've got cabbage and I've got cauliflower, which are starting to come through there now as well. At the back here, and these 2 polystyrene, I don't know, you can move and have a look. Just lift it up so people can see. And I've got 2 polystyrene pots here. Yeah, and then 2 in each module. Out there's 4 there. I've got spring onions planted in there, and I'm just going to plant them out on my allotment in clumps, sort of thing. There's steady progress on my giant cauliflowers. I know they're tiny, but they'll catch up. They'll start going on, and they're a lot more germinated. I've got about 8 of them I'm going to have a go at. I've got some of these giant Swedes. I planted 5 seeds in there, and I've got 4 what have germinated so far, so that's looking okay. I've just put some cherry tomatoes in there, even though I've got a lot more in the house which have already germinated. I need to plant out and put them in pots. I've took an elephant garlic out of there. It had roots on, but it wasn't sprouting, and it didn't look too healthy, so I've taken it out of there. I've cleaned it up a bit, and I've put it in a pot and planted it inside. Brought it inside here where there's heat, slight heat, but to give it a little bit more of an advantage, sort of thing. Right, still nothing from the watermelons. Like I say, I'm not holding my breath with them. I've got really no faith in them, but we'll see. I might be surprised. If you want to have a look at my onions, I'll lift one up so far. I'll show you. These are my onions. These are a mixture of Kelsey and Russian. So this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 flutes on it so far. They're way above what I had last year. I mean, last year they were decent, don't get us wrong, but they were just never on this caliber. What I've grown them this year, I've got support for them this year and stuff like that. Last year I just kind of let them go. I didn't know what I was doing. Well, I still don't, but you know, I didn't know what I was doing as much as this year. These will be due to go in their final places soon, within the next couple of weeks. Yeah, I've decided that. Do you want to move back with this so you can? If you want to zoom in on this, I've got a parsnip growing in here. Go in, see if you can see it. And the parsnip sprouted there. It was going to be a carrot, but I decided to take the carrot out, and I've just put a parsnip in there. See how it's going to grow inside a heated greenhouse, whereas the others are all outside, just to be an equivalent sort of thing. If you look down to these two, I've got 2 leeks in pots. I've got collars on them, 8-inch collars on each of them. They're Yorkshire Giant leeks. I'm just trying to drive them up, so I can try and get them between the 6 to 10 inch to the button. I want like quite big intermediate leeks for them. Okay, if you just want to follow us into my little, I've got these 2 here, tubes here. They're the parsnips that were sown on the 28th of February, and this one's through already. I don't know, I'm just about to see it. I'm still waiting for this one to pop his head through, but this one's through already. All 8 of my other parsnip tubes, all the parsnips have come through now, so they're got 100% germination on the back 8 pipes. You just want to come in, I don't know if you can see it, it's quite tight in here. My 4 Chinese cabbages I've got on the back here, they're starting to get their first true leaves now. I've done my stump carrots. I don't know if you can see, if you want to come over and have a look. I filled in, what I did was, a lot of people have sandboxes, what they core the holes out with. The core holes with a bit of pipe about this big. I measured 2 foot, that's what that tape's marked at, and normally they would core through wet sand, pull the cores out, and then fill them holes up with compost mixture. But I haven't got any sandboxes this year. It might be worth doing next year, which I will do it next year. I just haven't had the time this year. I've had too much going on sort of thing. So I've got this bed inside my little shanty town, and I've cored out 2 foot of compost out of each of these, what you can see, because this is quite deep, this compost. And I've put a mix in. The white squares, a certain mix in there, and the round bits of pipe. I've done 2, 4, 6, 8. I've done 9 carrots with a different mix, what I was trying out, and I've done 3. I don't know if you can see the difference in the compost sort of thing. I've done 3 at the top, just to try it out, and like a total different mix altogether. My own mix, what I'm going to try myself. So these white squares will be getting 2 sweet candle seeds in each station, as will the round sections of pipe. These have the compost in these are basically copied from another YouTuber. I've copied his compost mix, as near as I could get it. The other 9 I've done is my own mix. I'm going to try my own mix, and then the other 3 is just completely crazy. Them 3 on their own probably cost us more in nutrients and stuff like that than the others, the whole lot put together. But I thought I'd try it just to see what it was like. If I get fantastic results off them 3 carrots, then next year I'll spend that little extra bit money and I'll do them all like them 3. But like I kept saying on my last video, if you don't experiment with things and try and chop and change things, then you'll never know the difference. You'll always grow the same. So always try and change it up, and do your own thing. Don't always be a sheep and try and follow other people's tried and tested remedies. You never know, you might stumble across your own absolutely magnificent compost concoction which no one else knows about. You're getting fantastic results and other people are thinking, why? Well, that's because you've experimented and you've put things in, added things, and you've tried. Yeah, so each one of these stations will be getting 2 sweet candle seeds in, not for another week or so. I'm going to let it all settle down, and then I'll go. You're supposed to plant out in early April, and it's mid-March. What's today's date? I think it's the 2 seconds. It's the 19th of March, so in a week's time I'll gently wet, damp the compost in there, put a couple of seeds in each station, let them go, and when the seeds take hold, I'll keep the strongest carrot, and I'll chop off the weaker carrot head. I've got my elephant garlic in here, as you can see. I don't know, this one's not looking too well, bless them, but they're starting to come away now. They're all starting to show their heads, apart from a couple. I'll put potash on here. These are my other garlics, just normal garlic. I've put potash on them. In between you can see the onions. These are Kelsey onions, exactly the same as the other ones I've just shown you in the greenhouse there. However, these were planted out early for to try and harden them off, for to see if I could just get some to grow in here. There's no heat in here, that's why they're so far behind, but I had room, so I put them in. I didn't want to waste them, so I just put them in here. And we'll see how they are come short time. You never know, I might get 3 nice ones out of there. I might get 5 nice ones, you never know. Things can happen. My other ones in there might go to seed, might be completely ruined, and these ones might be happy along. So yeah, I'd rather try that than not. I'm still waiting for a giant tomato to pop through. I know people say I'm planting them far too early, but I'm going to keep them in a heated greenhouse under some controls sort of thing, so I want to try and grow a big tomato. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with the large sunflowers. Fantastic that they came up so soon. I'm going to keep them inside in the heated greenhouse.